All right, so the other day I did a video on the issue of whether or not couples should operate a joint account, and someone responded to that video, airing his opinion to the effect that it is better for couples or that it helps for couples to operate a joint account. He was of the view that that was a better way to follow, or it is more advantageous, as it were. And my response to that, because I believe people are listening, and it's good for people to see different perspective of things. But again, too, it's also good that I make this response that I gave to that person public to everyone. Now, it is not a here or there thing. It is neither here nor there. In that video, I did not say, in the first video I did on this subject, I did not say that couples should not operate a joint account. I did not say so. What I only said was that it is not compulsory. In other words, there is no, of course, I would always speak from a scriptural perspective. There's no doctrinal position on that, number one. There's no biblical standing on that. So it is not compulsory, because biblically what is stated as regards couple is that they are one flesh, and that's all, not one pocket. So their oneness is as to their flesh. There is no biblical injunction as to oneness when it comes to their finances. That was all I said in that video. Now, as much as that person aired his view, and probably rightly so, in favor of a joint account, I want to say that that may not work for some other people. Yes, like I responded to that person, it depends on the kind of person you married. There is a kind of person you marry. If you operate a joint account with that person, the moment the person sees the kind of inflow you get, there's a kind of person you marry, the moment the person sees the kind of inflow you get, the person, number one, may become jealous, and then this feeling of insecurity may pop in. And in more cases than not, men, if they see that their wives earn more, really much more than them, there's this insecurity that can set in. It is not all men, some. All right, now I'm not saying that women are excluded from this. There are women like that too, but I'm saying mostly men, because there's this mentality that men are supposed to be the breadwinner, so they want to, that's show that carrying privilege. So there are some people you get married to, if they see that the kind of inflow you get, number one, it may trigger jealousy or insecurity leading to jealousy. That's number one. Number two, there are some kind of people you get married to, if they see that kind of inflow, they will start plotting your death. Yes, it will be slow killing, like what they call slow poison. The person will be dying slowly, such that the death will not be traceable to his spouse or to her spouse. Do you understand? So there are some kind of persons you get married to. For you to live longer, it is better for that person not to operate a joint account with you, or for you not to operate a joint account with that person, so that person does not have an idea the extent of what comes in. Number three, if I'm counting it rightly, number three, there's a kind of person you marry, and this happens a lot in the Western world. If they have an idea of your financial standing, they just file for divorce. They just throw tantrums, look for something that does not exist. Something that's like what God cannot do. It does not exist. Oh, leave me, or don't leave me, rather. All right, so they look for something that looks like what God cannot do. It does not exist, and then they throw it up just to create an atmosphere for divorce, because in their climb, divorce favors the other party, especially the female, in terms of split of wealth. I heard it's 50-50. I don't know, I've never been a witness, but I heard it's 50-50. So imagine that you are a multi-billionaire, and then a greedy spouse gets to know that this is how rich you are, and probably that person is from a poor home. That person still has poverty in his mindset, and then gets to see how rich you are. Imagine that a divorce will make that person, let's say you are $100 billion rich. Imagine that a divorce will make that person $50 billion rich on her own. Just think about that. It's crazy. Even if that person was not thinking of divorce, that's greed, that's avarice, coupled with the poverty mentality that's already, patented in that person, may trigger hunger for divorce or desire for divorce, just to make the person rich on her own. You get the point? So it is neither here nor there. You just do what works for you. Marriages are peculiar. Each marriage has its peculiarity. You understand your spouse. I believe before you marry somebody, you should have, related with the person to know the kind of person you're getting married to. And even if you didn't do that, having been married to that person for some time, you should have also understood that person, so you know what works for you. There's no hard and fast rule for this thing. There's no statute of general application, as it were. Then for those that are yet to be married, you have the golden opportunity to now choose the kind of person that you can operate a joint account with, such that your life will be safe, your marriage will be safe, everything will be safe, including the money itself. I hope this makes sense. God bless you.